That is the politics of students.
Morning people, welcome back to F Politics. That was Keir Starmer's response to being challenged on the fact that he is spending the day with a war criminal. And I want to show you the full clip so that you fully understand why I would like for Keir Starmer to rapidly consume an entire bag of human shit.
Gaza is a graveyard, but rather than end arms sales, extend sanctions and stand by international law, the Prime Minister will today welcome into his home, a home entrusted to him by the people of these Isles, the man who called for the collective punishment of the Palestinian people and who signed the artillery shells that destroyed their homes, their families and their friends. A man who will ignore every word the Prime Minister says. Would he invite Vladimir Putin into number 10? Would he invite Benjamin Netanyahu into number 10? What does it say of this Prime Minister that he will harbour this man whilst children starve?
Mr. Speaker, for the record, we have suspended arms that could be used in Gaza.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna let you finish, but just stopping the sale of 30 out of 350 different types of military item that we sell to Israel is not the same as cutting them off militarily. Because even if you're only selling them helmets and combat boots, you are still supporting their extermination efforts. But carry on.
We have sanctioned extremists, and we suspended trade talks. But the point he raised is a very serious one. We all want an outcome that ensures peace, that the hostages get out, that aid gets in, and there's a two-state outcome. It is the only way we will get peace in a region that has suffered conflict for a very, very long time. I will not give up on diplomacy. That is the politics of students.
Accusing somebody of student politics basically means you're accusing them of being naive, that they haven't fully grasped the reality of the situation that the grown-ups have to deal with, that their principles don't really work in practice. Using that particular insult now makes Keir Starmer worthy of shit consumption for a number of reasons. One, it's insulting towards the progressive values of young people. Two, Labour's position on Israel has shifted in the last 2 years. Right at the start of the crisis in Gaza in 2023, Keir Starmer was saying that Israel has the right to withhold food, water and power, effectively starving the people of Gaza. There were no restrictions on the UK selling weapons to Israel, and we were helping them by supplying them with spy planes. And yet today, Labour is having to condemn Israel for doing things like, just recently, blowing up peace negotiators in Qatar. They've had to put sanctions on some of the extremists in the Israeli government, and so the narrative that Labour is going to have to end up spinning is that they effectively trusted Israel too much at the start. That's literally the only way they can even try to wriggle out of this, and so essentially their only defense is going to be, we were the naive ones. So accusing others of naive student politics for criticizing the fact that you were spending the day with one of Israel's war criminals is shit-eatingly hypocritical. And the third reason why it's shitty is there are already arrest warrants out for Yoav Gallant, the defense minister in Israel, and Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister. And that's because they have been indiscriminately killing people across Gaza. But Isaac Herzog, the president, who you have now welcomed into your home, he is behind the indiscriminate killings in Gaza. He said that the idea that the people of Gaza are simply not involved in the crimes of Hamas isn't true. He pointed the finger of blame at the entire population of Gaza to justify the offensive that's happening. So Isaac Herzog, the president, is the boss responsible for the crimes that people like Netanyahu are now wanted by the International Criminal Court for. So treating the president of Israel like a criminal isn't some childish fantasy. It's literally in line with the International Criminal Court. And the fourth reason, for over a year, the people of the UK have supported the arrest of people like Benjamin Netanyahu for their crimes in Gaza, and now you're having tea with his boss. So that student politics insult is effectively directed at the majority of your own citizens. And given that Keir Starmer has been supporting the Israeli government in a massacre that has killed between 80 and 100,000 people, he can eat shit. I'm Femi. Make sure you follow F Politics so politics doesn't F you. Have a great week.